just mean?
Hey, gotta get back into it.
Bold of you to assume I remember how to lead an up and down drill.
Hey, practice makes perfect.
Fuck you. Okay, we're gonna start up and downs with calling out targets 1, 2, and 3. Call in order, shoot them in that order, gun back down. All set.
Yep.
Representing saying hot and cold while we do this drill.
What?
Hot and cold.
Cause you're hot and you're cold, you guess.
There you go.
2, 2, 1, 3.
User joined your channel.
1, 2, 3, 1.
User left your channel.
3, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1. 3, 1, 1, 2. 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
User joined your channel.
I see Roger's back. 2, 3, 1, 3.
User joined your channel.
Three, 2, 3, 1. Jam. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
User joined your channel.
One, 2, 1, 1, 3.
Hey, Goody, take over leading the drills.
What's that? I was reloading my kit, sorry.
Take over leading the drills as Jeffries' roommate needs them.
User joined your channel.
Alright. We're gonna walk up, shoot the targets we're gonna call out, and then we're gonna stop halfway. And we're gonna give another call, and then we're gonna move up again, okay?
Alright.
Alright, we're doing 3, 1, 1,
User joined
3.
your channel.
Let's go.
User left your channel.
Alright, we're doing 1, 1, 2.
User joined your channel.
Alright, now reverse. Wait. We're gonna reverse back. 3, 1, 3, 2. 1312.
I need to reload my kit quick.
Alright, go for it.
Hey, for another battle drill, I want you guys to work out a drill to do in a buddy team pair. So I want you guys take a moment, discuss what you want to do, find a buddy pair, and then figure out how you guys are going to improve your communication with each other.
Hello.
Alright, what are we doing, Hydro?
Doing it with the other buddy team, I'm assuming, or just with us.
Did you say between buddy teams or inside each buddy?
Just inside your buddy team. So you don't need to communicate
Okay.
with each other, just work with your buddy on some drill.
Okay.
Alright, let's just do walk. You'll,
What you
Yeah,
want?
you should reload
You just
your
walk
weapons
up.
to mix.
You take right, I'll take the left.
Walk up and then shoot,
After we
shoot,
kill those
and then
both targets, we'll
reload,
transition to
and
center and then
swap out. Go
repeat by walking back.
So you want to walk up shooting, engage from outside to inside, and then walk back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Alright, let's go.
User joined your channel.
Reloading.
Alright.
Alright, walking back.
From inside to outside.
User joined your channel. User left your joined your channel.
Halt.
Reloading.
User joined your channel. User left your
Alright,
channel.
reloading.
User joined your channel.
Once you're done with your iteration of drill you're doing, practice some reloading drills, communicating with
joined
your
your
buddy,
channel.
getting effective paced fire down, and make sure there is no lag of fire.
Okay.
And we can do
Makes
like some
sense.
kind of suppression and shit like that.
We can do the same
Just,
thing,
suppress
but like
the
when
you
one
guys can do that,
reloads, the other one takes
left your
or
user
covers
joined your
that
channel.
Side.
target.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's go.
Alright.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Take, yeah. Reloading.
We're late line.
Oh. Alright, let's walk back.
User joined your channel.
Alright, you reload. Alright, let's do that again. Just we don't have to wait till we're out of ammo. Just reload like every
User
5
joined your
seconds.
channel. User joined your channel.
However,
User
the one
left
that's
your
reloading
channel.
should probably crouch, so you can shoot over here, you know?
Alright, cool.
User left your channel.
Alright.
User joined your channel. User
Reloading.
joined your channel.
Oh. Second. I was gonna reload and then I hit the R button.
Let's go.
User joined your channel.
Can we get it,
Alright,
guys,
reloading.
User joined your channel.
Alright, back up.
Reloading. Back up.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Yeah, let's work on pills as groups. So we're buddy team pill to the right. We'll shoot, and then when you guys are set, then we'll move to your guys' right. Then we'll set, and then we'll keep doing that.
If you want to do
start.
peels, I'm gonna move you out here to the marksman range. That way you have.
Okay, that works. Thanks.
What are we doing? How to reload my kit?
Peeling.
Decide which way you want to
User
peel.
left or
You can
joined your
either go
channel.
forward, left, right, etc.
All right, let's start over here. We'll go right. Me and Adams will start. We'll shoot, and then you two will peel.
User joined your channel.
We'll skip a fucking target. We'll go right, and then once you guys are set, we'll peel.
Jeffrey's back. What's up?
So we're peeling north
User
or
joined your
south?
channel.
We're peeling. Oh my god, what the fuck?
User left your channel.
Ah,
User
fucking,
joined your
my shit's not
channel.
on. North.
That way? Okay, north.
Okay, we're hopping 1 target distance.
Yeah. Ready?
Okay, yeah. Peeling.
Moving.
Moving right.
Set.
Red set.
Jeffries, pretend you're battle buddies here.
User joined your channel.
Copy out. But
Set.
straight.
Peeling.
Moving.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
He's moving.
Red
Edge
set.
set.
Moving.
You're set.
User joined your channel.
Red moving.
Set.
Adams Garage, remember to go prone to reduce your signature, especially if you're in the open.
Red set.
Moving.
User left your channel. Joined your channel.
Set.
Duck.
Moving. Looking a little rusty.
Red moving.
Jeffries.
Hey, Jeff, act as really your buddy team. That's all mine's concerned.
Moving.
All right. Let's reset.
I mean, we
Go
can
the
start from
opposite way.
here and go
Yep.
south. Yeah.
We can move a different direction. I'm gonna reload my kit 1 second.
Gotta cool off my weapon. 1 minute.
Just
Okay.
do that for now. Fine.
You have your 3 buddy teams now. Let's get some good feeling. Remember, when
User
the
left your
first
channel.
group passes you, wait about 3 seconds,
User
get some
joined your
fire,
channel.
then start your move. We should see continuous movement. So one team should relatively be always moving.
And to reload when you're moving.
Are we good?
Yeah.
All right, team 3, we're set.
Give me 7 seconds.
1.
5, 4, 3,
Alright, I'm good.
2.
User joined your channel.
Set. Move.
It's moving.
Red. Hydra. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Red moving.
User left your
Blue
channel.
moving.
User joined your channel.
Red set.
Good timing, Adams.
We're moving.
User left.
Blue set.
Should reload on the move.
Red's moving.
You guys are going down. So
User joined your channel.
Red set.
you got cover.
Blue moving.
If you're prone, just fire to the back of the sand six.
Blue set.
Remember to communicate last calls. I don't
Red's
carry
moving.
on radio, so
Blue your last.
Left.
keep your peel up to the berm to the south.
Blue moving.
Red set.
1, 2, 3 finds Jeffrey's move.
Blue set.
1, 2, 3 Hydra duty.
Red's moving. Blue, your last.
Green set. We're getting the rhythm. Keep that rhythm up. Blue moving.
Red set.
Green moving. One, two,
Red moving.
three.
Red's moving.
Perfect.
Blue, your last.
Blue moving.
Red set.
Green moving. Blue set. Once you hit the trees, you're gonna be good to stop.
Red moving.
Red's moving. Last man, blue.
Good radiant calls. Moving.
Red set.
One tall. Keep
Red moving.
Red's moving.
trees, you're good.
Blue, your last.
User joined your channel.
Blue moving.
User
Alright,
left
we
your
hold.
channel.
Red set.
Okay. Go ahead and hold fire. I'm gonna TP you back over. Everybody grab a water bottle. Cool down your guns.
User left your channel.
Give it about 5 minutes. Let them cool. And go from there. Re-up your kits. Do what you need.
It was a little rusty at first, but got better as you were going, right? You feel the 3-second call letting the buddy team pass and flowing through. You guys had good continuous movement on that last one. Super good.
All right, 1 sec. So when we get a casualty, what do we do? An appeal.
If we keep going, the next team picks it up.
Mm-hmm. Or in this case, just pick your buddy up. And then what are you going to do with that casualty? Are you going to just drop them next time you guys move?
Adam's
You're gonna keep moving until you get to hard cover, wherever.
User joined
just
your
keep
channel.
moving with the peel, hold them on your shoulders. Mm-hmm. Just keep moving with them, try and find cover behind whatever it's continuing contact. Usually we're not in the open field. Or get some smoke out when we're in a big open area whenever it's available. Definitely shouldn't be afraid to throw smoke as long as it's not going to land at our own feet. Get it out there, get it towards the enemy.
How did it feel from everybody's perspective?
Fine. Garrett said he was
User
gonna be
joined
here
your
for this
channel.
campaign or what?
Yeah,
he's not here tonight.
on his birthday weekend right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure because
put
he
in the
is the
CPR, I
only
believe.
one in his spot. So
Next week we'll be doing Spectrum device and patrol stuff, so that'll be the one he really needs to be here for. Raj, you might want to take the chance now, get the right gun and whatnot.
Yeah, fix your guys' kits. We're going to be heading out
User
soon.
left your joined your channel.
you said
It's wild. I don't know what he's doing, but he's...
6.5.
The grot is
You
good.
have the MX or you have the Grot.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So the MSBS grot is good. It's a little bit heavier, but
More accurate. Sounds
I think it has a little bit longer barrel. And then there's the MX and the various MX variants. There's the MXC, MXM, etc.
Obviously, C compact.
Jeffrey's radio stuff. Just to let you know, preference-wise, if you look at the one on Raj's back, right, the RobTech one,
User left your
has
channel.
the same range as the extended ILB, so you don't have to worry about extending an antenna and whatnot. If you guys have any BB points left over at all, we already spent some of ours to retexture our helmets. Don't be afraid to ask for a retexture of that backpack.
User joined your channel.
Because I know I was going to ask it for that at one point.
Yeah, we can try and get that done.
Not so much. Not so good.
Tropic.
This is a multicam Tropic.
Tropic with
MCT.
Ranger Green.
NCT.
This exact name is G3
That would-
uniform NCT green.
You were close. There's two variants. The V2, I believe, is the long range one.
Yeah, no, I need to move shit out of my backpack.
No worries.
Same size.
See your choice for what you bring. Just give me a heads up.
Yeah, and you can wear the helmet that we're wearing or the one that Jeffries is wearing. It's up to you guys.
Yep. As long as
Not a
you're
big difference.
overall green to blend in with the terrain.
And you can be from Chile or you can be from Texas.
I mean,
They're both from Texas.
trees are also brown, so you know, double camo.
I just mean the flag in your guys' heads.
How's everybody's weight looking with their kits? Everybody.
Yeah,
like 280?
I'm good. I got like extra 40
Pretty
pounds
light.
before I'm fucked.
I'm 71 pounds.
And what I'll probably do is if Jeffries is here, I'll roll AR. Just to give us another fucking weapon system.
I'll be pretty much filling in the gap with that, and Catskill as well. So don't worry about that. I'd prefer if you stick with a radio. That way, if something happens to Jeffries, we have to back up.
No, I still have the radio. What I'm saying is like he can be light and I can be heavy.
Gotcha.
You get the helmets lightened or something?
Nope, they're the same. Nico should have just retextured them. Why?
Just wondering how I lost so much weight in my kit. Because I was at.
I don't know.
Probably the grot.
I am lighter as well.
Yeah.
Your ammo was latent. We already talked about that.
Oh, he actually did that. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Can carry more rounds. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. How's everybody's guns looking?
Like a gun. Oh,
Oh,
it's looking
heap
nice.
wise, you bitch.
It's
I was at 3 when I checked.
yeah, 3, same.
Cool. Throughout the bounding exercise, we'll do it without suppressors again, so we don't overheat too much going into the battle drill portion.
Remember, every time we're in contact, open contact, then obviously suppressors come off. If you're able to.
Yep, and if people aren't aware, Ace Interact equipment, go to accessories.
User
on
left
gun,
your
you can
channel.
Detach it super quick without going into the inventory. Final check. Everybody good to go? Got you on TPS over?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, check your map. Pretty much going to be operating in this zone. Just essentially bound from one end to the other. See the top of that hill over there?
Yep.
Just keep up small incremental bounds. Keep up small incremental bounds, utilizing cover and concealment where possible. Communication here is all on you guys, right? So if one buddy team sees something, right, call it out, work together. I want to hear each person in the buddy team communicating over the radio. So it shouldn't be, for example, Hydra shouldn't be leading red, Fine shouldn't be leading green, Adam shouldn't be leading blue, right? Everybody needs a chance. So we should hear all the voices on the radio. You're all equally in charge. Make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. Did you say we're moving to the hill in the west? Southwest?
Yeah, I'm put starting end marks.
Yep.
Okay.
This should be relatively simple, right? We all know how to bound. This is a good way to warm up communication skills going into the battle drills. So that's why we really want everybody to communicate and work through it. Hydra, suppressor off.
Yeah, you bitch.
Don't worry, that wasn't me sewing anything in.
And final check, cats. Everything good to go?
Mm-hmm. Obviously, you guys don't need to shoot anything unless you have a target or are getting suppressed. So
Yep.
make sure if you are getting suppressed, return fire.
These
But
are
need
all
to be accurate.
ODAs, and we're a relatively sized team, so pretty much just bound across them. Whenever you guys are ready, go ahead and go.
All right. Red team will take it first, and we have the AR.
Try to get your
User
communication
left
over
your channel.
radios, whatnot. Let's see some good bounding.
Are we bounding when we take contact, or are we just bounding
User
all the
joined your
time right now?
channel.
Bounding now.
Hey,
Copy. Red team set.
So, if you pause real quick,
User joined your channel.
the map we're going to be going to is a lot of open terrain, right? So we're going to be bounding a lot through similar terrain like this. So this will be primarily how we cross. So could anybody tell me what would be the good
User
bounding
joined your
technique
channel.
to cross this large ODA?
Yeah, because there's 3 teams. For me, it would be like we would not skip 2 teams to bound. We would do
And
1 bound
I'll CPO.
to each other. Yeah.
Yeah, one team will stay on the middle,
User
and then
joined your channel.
last one will finish the bound.
User left your channel.
Okay,
User
let's
joined
see
your
it happen.
channel.
As long as you guys are all on the same page.
Copy.
All right, red set.
Red team set.
We're simulating fire. There's not going to be contacts.
There will be. But
Copy.
treat it like we're still going to bound across somewhere even if we're not taking contact.
Good set.
Blue moving.
Red's moving.
Green left. Red's gonna copy. We're gonna get the road here.
Red set.
Crossing. We're on the other side
Blue,
of the
you
road.
can
Keep moving.
Moving.
User left your channel.
There's some half walls we can use on the south.
Red last.
Copy. Red jumping. Green left. We're going to the next set of walls.
Blue set. Green moving.
That's
Blue
it.
moving.
Red set.
User joined your channel.
Stop at these rocks, Jeffries, and then they can move past us.
Happy.
Green set.
Red moving.
Contact east.
Contact east.
Stay in the depth blade. Stay west.
Blue set.
Going past.
Green your last.
Green Smith.
Green moving.
Just remember to stay in the constraints of the box.
Let's get on this hill, Goody. Push it a little
Red
further.
last. Clear to move blue.
Red set.
Blue moving.
Okay. Even if you don't see the contact, right? What do we want to do? We want to try to suppress the enemy.
Green set.
Copy. Red's moving.
Blue set.
Green left.
We have eyes on where his contacts are at.
Green moving.
Native. Estimated northeast.
Blue crossing.
Red set. Contact east, southeast.
Crossing.
Moving. Blue
Bearing
moving.
144.
Green set. Red last.
Copy. Red moving. Green
Green your
Holding
last.
here.
Green moving.
Moving past the Adams.
Cats are breaking my game.
Red
Break
set.
here.
Crossing blue. Crossing you red up to the top wall. Blue moving.
set.
Red jumping.
User
Blue
joined your
set.
channel.
Green near last.
User left your channel.
Crossing blue.
Red set.
Red set.
Contact west as well.
Blue moving.
Crossing you red. Green set.
Red jumping.
Red's movement.
Contact far south southeast.
Green near last.
Blue set.
Green moving. Crossing blue.
Let's pick it up on the top of the defilade here. Hydra.
Copy.
Blue moving.
Red set.
Red set.
I got East Scooty.
Crossing red.
So I got contact southeast.
Reloading.
Red left.
Red jumping.
Red's moving.
Hey, if you got smokes, throw 'em.
Green near last.
Blue
Smoking
set.
east.
Crossing.
Blue set.
Direct south.
Crossing your Raj. Set here, Goody.
Crossing
Yep.
you blue.
Taking this rock. Red set.
Red set.
Check fire. Green crossing you red.
Blue moving.
Green set.
I can hear contacts east.
Red last.
Copy. Red jumping.
Red's movement. Green near last.
Left.
Blue set.
Green moving.
Crossing blue.
Red set.
Crossing blue.
Due east tracers.
Just smoke out there,
Blue
Goody.
moving.
Target down.
Southeast, close.
Red jumping. Red jumping.
Blue set.
Last man green.
Copy. Okay, Hydra, let's start move a little bit southwest so we can use the defilade.
Removing.
Copy.
Alright, red set.
Set.
Top of the ridge.
Green set.
Blue, you guys okay?
All movement
moving.
stopped.
Blue.
You say stop.
No, I said all movement has stopped.
Reloading Goody. Just contact east.
Copy, switching.
Blue, when you hit green, move east.
Red jumping.
Blue set.
Smoking east.
Green moving.
Crossing fire, Raj, crossing fire.
Red set.
Blue moving.
I'll give you some ammo when we stop. I mean, we're
The end mark is just to the northeast, keep in mind.
Yeah, we've already passed it.
It's moving.
There's still
Green
one
last.
contact up, I think, to the north.
Hey, we're at the line.
We'll just hold in the trees.
Yep.
Right to me.
It's set.
Last man blue.
Everyone hold, we're good.
Pick up 360 security until they call it, I guess.
Once you reach the endpoint, hold it.
Said you're out of ammo? Yeah. Hopefully I'll get some. Who are these fucking trap by? There was a guy, I think he was up on the hill, but I didn't have a way of shooting him. Here, I'm gonna use some more ammo. Or, I guess I'm not. Your backpack.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, that's quick to hills.
If you could clear up some room in your backpack, I'll give you some ammo.
Yeah, I'll work on it. Yeah.
Or rather, I'll just put it on the. I'll put it in my backpack for you.
I just moved it. Okay. I'll just take a mag. Alright, thanks.
Okay. Probably.
Okay, we're coming over.
I got it. We're filling next now.
Overall, that was pretty well, right? I really liked how you kind of split the buddy team, like individual buddy teams in half, allowed the entire movement of the team to kind of flow through the middle. You're returning fire and not focusing too well and getting pinned down in locations is pretty good. Communication's pretty good overall. Use of smokes, doing good. There was really only one instance me and Kat saw, and it was because he was remote controlling an AI at the top of the hill. If you see an accurate position of an enemy, right, make the call out. That way people are aware, because every time you would suppress him, he would sit behind the rock, not shoot back. And then when no one was suppressing, he'd pop out and move. Well, pop out and shoot, right? So if you do see somebody really get that call out where he is, especially at closer range, like an enemy LMG could really do some damage, right? If he's not suppressed. Anything else from you, Cats?
Yeah, just on that point, you know, there's not many instances where we wouldn't be clearing contact, but in this instance, when we're not actually clearing and making sure something's dead, I would keep up some light suppression towards that at all times. Like, be aware of where your contact is audibly, too. You just have contact from the east, you know, you're not maneuvering on it, you're moving past it. There's a lot of instances where we do just move past contact. We're not here to clear out the valley just to get through it. So in those cases, you know, keep an eye or keep a awareness around you where that contact was, and then send some lead down that way.
Yeah, I had him suppressed when we were pretty much parallel with him. He was at that rock, but we had to move.
Yeah, you killed one of them, which is, you know, fine. Putting down accurate fire and killing people is important. You just don't need to suppress them. But the one on the top of the hill, the last one, I think you guys just kind of pushed the crest, and then as you started pushing, you just let off the suppressant. I guess people thought that he died. I mean, I would still just send a couple shots. We're not clearing contact here, and if we're not clearing it, and you didn't confirm them dead, then they could very well still be alive. And you know, what's the worst that could happen? I could have actually been aiming, and if the forward element not come into my picture, you know, I would have lit you up.
Remember, we have AI unconscious as well, right? So people can very well wake up. That's where communication, where down people are and whatnot. Original enemy positions will be very crucial. like I said, everything was pretty well overall. How did it feel from your individual perspectives in buddy teams?
It was pretty good. I would say the only thing that we needed, it was only one spot that was like more than 100 meters of runtime. The center team needed to throw smokes. Um, just only that one instance because it was like a large gap. That was all I saw.
Yeah, I believe it was like right around here-ish, I think, right? At
Yeah,
that red-
yeah, yeah. It was literally just one spot. I was like, oh shit, there's this fucking open spot.
Yep. Right.
Yeah.
That's where you make the call to throw the smokes and whatnot. So I was.
Yeah, I threw the red one just to like
Yep.
kill us all.
Yeah, throwing throwing smokes in the valley is a little tricky because me and Jochen were talking about it. And if you're throwing smokes in the valley and you're coming down the valley, you're not obscuring yourself from the enemy on the smoke until you run into the smoke because they have the higher elevation. You're throwing the smoke grenade lower, so you're not really gaining any advantage from that. But when you start working up the hill, that's when you guys started using smokes as you closed in, which was good because now you're in the same kind of plane where your smokes forward will actually obscure you a little bit better.
Yep.
Any other notes from any of the buddies?
No, we
genuinely feel.
made a good call out when we went black on ammo. We transitioned sides a couple times, me and Goody.
That's good.
There was a couple times the stack wasn't, like the buddy teams weren't moving. That's just, I'd say just pay attention to your shack tack because you can see like count to 3 seconds when they pass you on shack tack, and then that's when you move.
I mean, this was when it comes into your guys' situational awareness. You know, being aware of your team and your buddies. That is all you guys. So I mean, a lot of times, me and Joachim will pick up the slack on that kind of stuff and usher your buddy teams forward. But the more aware you guys are of what other buddy teams are doing, what you need to do, you know, the more you guys can really be on top of shit and really own the situation. Redlines?
I was just gonna say, as long as we're communicating properly, last man, you just count to 3 after the last man call, and you should just be able to move. Wouldn't even have to worry about looking at the shack deck at that point.
One thing I will say, especially in these big open fields when you guys are setting up without cover, especially if you're going to be running up, because it seemed like that's the SOP that was kind of developed, is to have the next team run up the middle. If you're bounding forward like that, spread the front 2 guys out more. Don't be like really close to each other, obviously, and give it like a good 20 meters so that the guys in front have a good ability to like get by you guys and not accidentally run in front of your line of fire.
Yeah. For the most part, for the majority of it, through a lot of the open spaces, I saw, like I mentioned before, you guys splitting the buddy team apart and allowing the people to flow through, essentially like we were patching a room. So that was good. Does anybody have anything else?
Yeah, I think when we run this stuff, we need to run at least 3-man teams, only because we don't run 2-man splits. Normally in ops, we need to do at least 3-man with the actual support element and an assault element, just because that's how we run ops. So, my only feedback.
Okay.
Are you talking about having a support element set up on the hill behind us and then the other 2 bound across?
Yeah, I mean, like if we're going to an ops this weekend, we have all of us right here. We're splitting up into 2 elements. We're not doing 3. So, yeah, an actual support element with an AR that can lay down suppressive fire, legit suppressive fire, and then bounding traditionally. It's nice to do 2-mans, but the problem with that is that the coordination between timing is going to be off.
I think you guys did pretty well for having the 2 3-man groups.
We did, but we were focusing on we were actually counting our heads, which won't be like that during ops.
Well, that's why we're doing it here too, though. Personally, I'd like to see how this works out going forward. I mean, we are trying to do more buddy team orientated stuff, Raj, with orientating towards like we did for the last FTX cycle.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm just my feedback.
That's a good point. We'll see how it works. If this does becomes detrimental for this kind of maneuver and hurts us more than it helps us in the future, then it'll definitely be a move. Just like to see where it goes right now.
Yeah, more often than not in ops, we usually set up the support team as a weapon sergeant with the AR, Garrett and Adams with the mortar. That's the general rule. and then the assault team usually breaks up into the buddy team pairs, and that way they can communicate and whatnot. That's why we're really working on this kind of communication style between the buddy teams, so they can flex out, maneuver, and do whatever.
All right.
So anything else before we continue to move on?
It's more of just like a general thing. I felt like we did it, but I just wasn't paying attention. So it's just kind of like a small comment. But if we are going to be splitting off, kind of like how you guys said, where you split the buddy teams to gather each side of the direction and have teams flow through the middle, when we do take contact, I think it's kind of, me personally, I could be wrong here. I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory that just because we're taking contact, you don't need to make sure you have security as you're moving along and not getting flanked and possibly outmaneuvered.
Yeah, someone that takes up the forward vector on the maneuver, then obviously start
User left your channel.
watching outwards.
Yeah.
Especially in that later part, I think it was emphasized where you guys were moving forward and the focus came away, I guess, from the guy that was on the flank. The suppression kind of died down there a couple of different times when, if you're focusing on, different contacts around you, someone takes the forward vector, switch to the vector that no one's covering now as you on your side.
Yep, that's all based off of communication and what you see on the ground. Because, right, every situation can be different and whatnot. So that's something you guys have to witness from your perspective, call stuff out, really communicate.
Yeah, obviously here was not a contact. This wasn't meant to be like an assault, and it wasn't, which is good. Just kind of bounding through contact. The next one, as we work forward, we're going to be working into our battle drills. So we're going to prompt you on the battle drill that we want to see from all of you, and you guys are going to have the initiative to execute it how you want to execute it. Okay.
I'm
That'll be
making
the
a
next
creative
range.
arsenal if you'd like to top off before we teleport to the next area.
Yeah. So, this will be like something like we're bounding up through an area. We start taking contact. Maybe it's really close contact, and we do battle drill 2 and start reacting to contact and get our flank on and shit like that. So this will be on you guys, whatever the situation is that you're currently in. Start enacting battle drills on your own volition. Sounds good.
Sounds
Yep.
great.
Sounds Gucci.
User joined your channel.
And keep in mind through this, right? If you're like the lead team, you take fire, hit the deck, right? Everybody return roughly 5 shots, suppress the enemy, start the maneuver, right? With the front team usually has the best eyes to see avenues to allow people to move, right? So don't be afraid to call stuff out. Hey, Blue, I need you to flank around to the east here, or whatever, right? Make sense?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, everybody ready? Good to go?
Yeah, I'm good.
Guys, take us away.
I guess what I want to do first is review our battle drills and the intent that we have with them.
I would appreciate that. I'm rusty.
Hi, Rusty. I'm dead.
I hate you. No, I'm leaving. I'm going back to platoon.
Good. Don't want you anymore. All right. I'll see you around like Whisper or something, Jeffries.
Oh, yeah, I was.
All right. So first 3 battle drills we're doing 1, 2, 3: attack, react, and break contact.
User
So,
left your channel.
usually with the first battle drill, obviously we're initiating contact. What I like to do with battle drill 1, obviously, if we're talking about in your guys' case, your whoever's on the point element will probably see contact. At which time you're gonna let everyone know, hey, we got contact here. Obviously, we're not in contact. Let's do battle drill 1. So obviously, we get some sort of base of fire going, and we get some sort of maneuver team. So obviously, you need to coordinate when
User
you're going
joined
to
your
open up
channel.
and how the maneuver team is going to assist with clearing the contact, whether that's active or post contact kind of clearing through. And that also depends on the terrain and all the other factors around you. So it's just something to think about as you're going through the first battle drill. For the second battle drill, obviously react to contact. That's what we do a lot more of because we're usually getting fucking shot at from some AI through a tree or something, or foliage. With reactive contact, obviously, like Yoakum said, get down, start returning contact, start looking for paths to flank from. If you're a buddy team on the right flank and it looks like it's a good place to flank around the hill on the right or some shit like that, you know, call it out, communicate it, and then execute it. Then we're talking about Battle Drill 3. You guys are in an untenable situation, you know, breaking contact. That's just what we did forward but backwards. Start peeling backwards out of contact. In that situation, we probably have casualties, so keep in mind how you're going to transport your casualties and try and break contact to the most immediate, you know, terrain feature. Get behind a hill and regroup. Most of the time, when we do Battle Drill 3, we're breaking contact. It's either to completely disengage and continue out of the way because whoever they are not our mission, or, you know, regathering yourself so that you can do your own like fucking Battle Drill 1 and start assaulting them. Or I'd be somewhere between 1 and 2 here, I guess. So when you're doing Battle Drill 3, it's also good to keep in mind, you know, where you can re-assault from, or what's a good position to fall back to, where you have strong position to lay down fire and start flanking. All right.
I don't know if it was mentioned, right? Don't be afraid to break contact into an advantageous position and transition to like a hasty ambush to bait the enemy in and whatnot as well. Keep stuff like that in mind. Also maneuvering around terrain features and stuff like that. If you can break contact behind a hill, maneuver around, and let's say the enemy is now pushing up the hill that they just saw you on top and you come around the side of it, right? They're easy pickings on the side of the hill. Like, they'll probably be halfway up and whatnot, right? So keep all that stuff in mind when you see the terrain features around you. I was looking at the map, so I might have missed if that was brought up or not.
Roughly went over on the end there, but yeah. I think just a quick note about assaulting. Whenever you're going to assault something, it's important to know what position you're in. It's not great to assault something when you're on the open side of a fucking hill. So, like he said, Yoakum said, if I'm in a bad position, can I assault from here? It'd probably be pretty fucking shit. All right, let's break contact, or let's move out of this place, get into a good position, and then conduct our assault or our react to contact, whatever you want to do. For the actual SOP on doing these, what I would like to see is, depending on the situation, at least obviously one team for Battle Drill 1 and 2 is going to be acting as a base of fire. It'll either be 1 or 2 teams. I think you guys should kind of figure that out on the ground, depending on what the situation is, and then add another flanking element. Normally, we do 2 buddy teams are base of fire and 1 is flanking. But if you guys need to change that up on the fly, do that. All right.
Sounds good.
Yep,
All right.
yep.
So we're gonna move to the range. It's over to the west here, range number 2. Again, this is where we're doing battle drills. You guys are gonna be down there. You're just gonna start moving towards some start to end in a patrol style, except it'll be kind of controlled situations. The first one's gonna be battle drill 1. So you guys will observe contact, and then you will assault contact. So fix and flank it. All right.
Cool.
Yep, yep.
Everyone got
questions?
their kit set? Oh, good.
Any questions before we get started?
No?
Take that as a no. Okay.
I mean, he said no.
Yeah, well,
it's-
one
it's
person said no,
goody.
bitch. Yeah, I'm
My
going to
silence
TP
is
us to the
consent.
start.
Oh, did you do it there? Never mind. Oopsies. Let me type out just to start. There it is.
Somebody fly away? The fuck was that? I see on my Zeus.
I don't know. I told
It
you.
was me. I have no clue. Did you know?
Well, Jeffries is a bird down. It's confirmed.
Alright, so we'll have Jeffries
I
go in
can't
front
be
of
a-
us. He should be able to recon everything and then turn past
Yeah,
everybody.
here. Let me type on my console GMC. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Alright.
I wonder if anyone plays Skyrim and understands
So
that.
you guys are moving diagonally across the zone from start to end.
Diagonally?
Yes.
Okay.
At the
Don't be afraid to
northwest.
divert your
Northwest.
path of travel based off of enemy contact and whatnot, right?
Yeah. The,
No,
the
if
whole
you go
area
too
is
far
all
away
you.
from that line.
You go outside the line, it's mined, and you'll explode and so your whole family.
Alright, boys,
Yeah.
I'm skylining and everything. Let's fucking do this.
Yeah.
Practice good shit. Alright, guys. Go ahead and start
Boys on
moving
the
out.
move.
Move, bitch.
So the first battle drill you guys are focusing on is battle drill 1. It will change as we go through this.
Alright, we want to get like a wedge or something.
Just stay on line, and then we'll are in file, and then we'll transition as we approach the things.
Alright.
Lag?
User left your channel. User joined your
That's
channel.
them spawning things at the CQB facility, I think.
Can you nuke the CQB facility? Thank you.
Hey, we're not gonna forget what we typically do, so I'll hold short of this crest. We'll get on line, look over, and then we'll move.
Copy. Red team's gonna go to the left.
Green go north. Green set.
Alright, slow move up. And
Contact
hold.
on CA303.
Say again.
Contact, I don't see us bearing 303. Moving up the hill.
What direction
Go.
towards us?
West. West, northwest.
Copy. Have
Go.
eyes.
Yeah, eyes on.
Copy that. Green, take us out.
Copy.
Red can stay here. If y'all two want to go flank right, you can do base fire from here.
Why don't we just engage the targets there in the wide open hill?
No, you just engage from here.
Remember what the purpose is.
We don't have to engage if you don't need to. They don't see us. Sam moving away. Green set and we can watch them.
Copy.
They saw us.
Blue
They saw us in
bounty.
battle position.
Green will take contact. Red, if you want to move.
Red's suppressing. We're on the far left behind rocks.
Blue moving up flank. Dealt with. Contacts are down. Contacts. Oh, wait, that's friendly. Sorry.
Yeah,
Friendly
let's keep
toward
going.
north.
Blue's moving up to check bodies. Everyone else keep bounding.
There's no bodies.
Okay, moving.
Falling in on you, Blue.
Goody, I'm looking left.
Okay. I'll write it back.
Hey, same thing as before. I'll stop prior to crest.
User left your channel.
Hey guys, I have to dip. Apologies, my roommate's moving in and shit's happening.
Good. Blue holding.
I'll go to the right of you, Blue.
Alright, red will take left.
And we're up walking.
I'm here now. I'm not going to be making calls. I'm still going to leave it all to you guys.
User joined your channel.
Previous setup. Keep moving.
User left your channel.
Contacts left, bearing 250. Went up the hill.
Yep, close.
User joined your channel.
Eyes on.
Red can hold here. Blue, you turn left.
Green's got eyes on two.
You're about to hit him. Direct left, blue.
Green team, if you want, you can open more south and get.
Green will move south.
Moving.
Throwing frag west.
Careful, we're close to him.
Yeah, I know, don't worry.
Green's moving down the hill south, to the west.
Yeah, red's moving down.
User joined your channel.
Careful, check the trees.
Hey, blue's holding. Let's go past. Down past.
Green's going to be sweeping through.
Two bodies accounted for. I killed one in the trees further to the north.
I think we're getting suppressed fire southwest, or was it
That's
you?
me. I forgot to attach my suppressor.
Okay.
Alright, let's do a quick pause and talk about the couple last contacts. Raja and Dreamer. Break down security for now.
Yep.
Alright, so working on Battlefield 1 here so far. How's everyone feeling?
I feel like we should have been in a different formation. That second part. Blue team just walked up into the enemy. We didn't have enough time to set up. They could have easily died. The wedge could fix that issue.
Okay, so moving on the wedge, yeah, let's start getting formations going here as we're moving. Don't think we've really successfully done Battle 1 here. It's been more of a react to contact, which is fine if you enact that battle drill. Remember, the point of doing these battle drills most of the time, yeah, we can win a fucking straight out gunfight. The point is really just to hopefully quickly eliminate the contact. These guys can go, unconscious and shit. If you're just gonna keep shooting at them from a distance and they go up and down and up and down, it's not as efficient as somebody flanking up, getting on them, and then putting them down permanently and clearing through the contacts and continue on. Alright?
Yeah.
So get your base of fire, get your flanking element. Try from here on to get two teams base of fire and one flanking element. Alright? And then for blue, if you guys get overextended like that, you don't realize you're in contact, that's where you guys yourselves, buddy teams can do battle drills individually. You guys can break contact back up the hill. You're in a bad position, right?
Yep.
So if you're getting shot at, you're walked up into a squad, I'm in the shit, and then start peeling, or I'm breaking contact. We got contact here. And the other two buddy teams can start working a battle drill to help you guys while you guys break contact. So it can be dynamic. Doesn't all have to be one at the same time. Right?
Yep.
Back on the move. Actually, is there any other comments anyone wants to make real quick?
Yeah, I honestly think we handled it fine. The call out was made. We, as soon as it was called out, we saw the guys in front of us within 15 meters, started firing, and everyone started moving. So
I feel like we need to see them like a lot further away, so another couple of teams has the time to flank them or get in a, actually assault them.
yeah,
but
that
even
works in our
though-
favor if we're not in a defilade. So they were in a defilade, and we were working our way into it. It's different if they're on top of a hilltop.
Well, yeah.
You guys would see them from further, but then I realized it definitely
Yeah,
was over there.
I honestly think it worked out fine. And you guys moved up. We moved up as a team and it held. So we held. You guys moved up and cleared, which to me was fine. But yeah.
Yoko, you saying something?
Right, the last situation from my perspective on the ground and whatnot, seeing, right, red was the first initial group to open up, green skirted the hill line, me and Fines were putting, fire down on them while in this valley. I think you were on the side of the hill, blue. In this situation, I would have said personally for you guys to break contact, come down, and then work through this defilade while green would shift fire, right? Don't be afraid to make shift fire calls, all that stuff, right? We really want to try to get the extent of communication. And like Kat said, we may be overall doing a battle drill, but don't be afraid to do battle drills on the individual buddy team level. You can do whatever you need to do in the situation, but just communicate it.
I think situational awareness is very important. You need to know if you're in a bad position.
And you don't even have to see yourself in a bad position. Say if somebody else, like say, Adams sees me and finds him in a bad position. Adams, don't be afraid to go, hey, Green, you're looking like you're in a bad spot there. Go ahead and break contact and maneuver around this way. We can do this to support you. Because when we start to establish these things in the open area here, it's going to make it a lot easier to do in the mountain environment where things are going to be going at a much faster pace. You have to realize where you're being shot at and maneuver to engage that. Well, maneuver to eliminate that contact in that urban area.
All right.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Yep.
Red, go ahead and take us out.
Copy. Alright, let's throw it in a wedge.
Green's got left.
Still doing battle drill 1?
Yep.
Alright.
Remember, we don't have to follow this black line exactly. You can move around terrain features and whatnot.
Contacts top of the hill 284. About 100 meters.
West.
Red, you can hold there. Green will move left.
Copy, we're holding. Moving
Blue,
down
start moving
towards us.
the northeast. Probably get another fire. We can just pinch them in. No eyes here. You said they're in the defilade?
Negative, top of the hill.
Top of the
West.
hill. West.
Yep.
Or past
eyes
the
on
tree line.
304.
User joined your
304
channel.
about a 8-man patrol.
Let's push a little bit more left to get to these hard rocks.
Yep.
Hey, Blue, if you push north, you should get on their right flank pretty easily.
That's where we're moving.
User
Yeah,
left
red
your channel.
and green, if you move over to the right, you guys probably have just a perfect
User
shot
joined
on
your
them,
channel.
and you guys can initiate the contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, red already has to be perfect shot.
Red's good.
Alright.
Waiting on y'all.
We're good if you guys are.
Blue's almost in position.
Blue, if you could come up over that mountaintop and walk down on them, that'd be cool then.
Yep, that's
Hey,
we're
Goody,
working towards
get the rear, I'll focus front.
Yeah, I'm just gonna blast them in the middle of the formation with an RPG.
Now we got DC.
Everybody ready?
Start opening fire.
Hey, careful,
Copy.
whoever that is.
Engaging.
That's blue, you're about to be right up on them.
User
Hey,
left
Blue's
your channel.
closing in.
User joined your channel.
Copy.
Hold fire.
Green will shift fire and cover west.
Hold fire. Save your ammo.
Copy, you got a contact right up.
Yep. Don't waste your ammo. We got eyes on.
Hydra, I'm gonna be posting to the northeast.
Alright, Blue's clearing now.
Copy.
Green's moving up to consolidate.
Alright, let's just push northwest, Goody.
That was much better, by the way.
Alright, everyone is double tap and held.
Do a quick debrief on that because that was more like Yokum said what we want to see. Obviously, a big bonus to doing the battle drill properly is that we can end that contact extremely fast. You know, the rockets are definitely a plus.
All I'm gonna say is I'd mind prime first, Goody. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Good thing to call out like what end of the squad a certain team is going to be engaging so we can just focus fire evenly.
I will say, especially for the flanking element, it was a good call out. I think it was Hydra warning them that they were walking up inside. I would give them a little bit more direction earlier on if you they were in a bad position. And yeah, for blue, you guys kind of put yourselves in a weird position there. It's good getting the flank, but you're also moving into the direction of their travel. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I called it out, but I think it was too late before they were pretty much on top of them by the time I called it out.
Yeah, I think we're fine as long as we had fire. We had crossfire, so it didn't matter. Like, it didn't matter where they were going, so.
Yep. Alright, so let's move on to Battle Drill 2, React to Contact, which is kind of already done, but expect things to be a little bit more nut to butt here.
Sounds good.
You guys are ready to go?
Give me like 5 seconds, I'm repacking. I'm good.
Can we go, guys?
You guys are good to go.
Green's gonna hop on the right side of the wedge. I assume you want to keep the same formation.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a weird to walk down from the hill. We can keep it 2/3 on the north.
Shots west, left. Green's gonna move north. Green's gonna move fire.
Copy. Red's pushing north.
I don't see shit. Can someone give the call out? I'm suppressing the car.
Come to me, Goody. I'm clearing my back
306
list.
in the base of the tree line. You can see them on
They're
the
back
flash.
list.
Copy. Stop here on the left.
Copy.
We got tree line. We have tree cover.
Red suppressing. Green move past us.
Yeah, blue
Copy.
holding. Move left.
We're gonna move on your left, red.
Copy that.
Copy, let us know and go back.
Are you guys northeast?
Apparently I'm super
Blue, can you get us a flank around the left side? Red and
you have
green
to
are in the
move
majority of the contact. We'll keep up
Copy.
the frontal
Red's
fire
moving up. Red's
towards them.
moving up.
Blue moving. Get
Shit.
suppression.
Red, start
Hydra,
moving
okay?
towards the north. You and Blue can create a pincer move on them.
We won. Hydra's down, I think. Last contact behind a 3291. Just past
Blue
Back up,
about to
moving
hit
you.
the deflate.
Red's gonna move northwest.
Hold fire to the left. We're moving up the mountain now.
You set right now, Green.
Yep, we're set. Waiting on you.
We're moving northwest.
Copy.
Guys on.
Red's gonna be on the east side of the enemy. We're pushing uphill right now.
Yep.
Copy. Blue's got eyes on you.
Yep, I'm moving up on rock up.
Copy. I'll suppress while you move fines.
I'm set. Feel free to move.
Moving.
Red suppressing.
Got one down. Bottom of the tree line. Keeping up fire. You guys should be able to work together and move down onto the valley.
Let's keep moving, Goody. Let's move up.
Copy. I still hear one target shooting.
Fine,
Yep,
fine.
I'm moving past.
Yeah, he's down there. Let's get to this small rock in front of us. Okay, push right, push right.
Red, if you need vehicles there, green, push up.
Fragging west, fragging west. Relonging Hydra.
User left
Copy.
your channel.
Driving it up the middle
Hey.
of Deflate.
Contacts down. Hold. Exclude area and get 360.
Gonna check our west side here.
Copy, red team's gonna keep pushing northwest. You secure the northern side.
Copy that. Blue is securing enemies.
West looks clear.
Reloading.
Blue.
Got south.
Alright, disposing that maneuver.
Alright, how'd that feel to everybody?
I mean, at
What was
first it was
that?
chaotic because I lost track of where the other two teams were, but once they called out, we were good.
Yeah, communication broke down for a second. Obviously, you guys took a lot of contact. So you guys are going a different way, so press target down, and they just kind of open up in the middle of you guys. But I mean, that's react to contact. I mean, contact you got. Would say initially you guys worked out your plan. It was fine. You guys had towards the end part there 2 elements flanking, which is fine in this case. I did say that it'd be dynamic. You might have only 1 team available to lay down a base of fire. As you guys, was it red and blue, right?
Red and blue flank from either side. Green held down
Mhm.
the middle.
Yeah. So as you guys are getting up on that last flank, maybe coordinate who's going to be pushing in. Have that communication going. Blue, I will say you guys kind of broke down communication in the last part. Red's pushing up. I don't know if Red was aware that you guys were that close. Goody threw a frag in, so I'm assuming that he didn't know that you guys were right there.
No, I
Make
saw
sure.
them moving from the left side, but I dropped the frag far enough so they couldn't get hit by it.
And I let them know that we were coming in to
Alright.
clear the AI.
Yeah, so I would work out somebody to, like, Red, you guys start taking the brunt of the fire. That's that situation where you're like, okay, we're holding here. Blue, I see you guys are flanking in. They're not shooting at you. You're the flanking element. And obviously, green becomes obsolete. They start pushing up, which is pretty much what happened. So there's just that last bit of communication where, you know, organize who's going to
User
be the
joined your
final
channel.
fixing and flanking elements. You know, it's not just a one-time thing. Like, you know, you set it up at the beginning, and that's how it sticks out. It's you're in the flanking element, someone else is on the flanking element. You start taking a lot of fire. Well, I can't move. I'm not going to run through fire and take casualties. I'm a base of fire now. They're focused on me. That's what the base of fire is meant for, is to focus the enemy fire on them while they have cover so the flanking elements can come in, flank, and kill the enemy while they're focused on another element. So if you become that element, they're shooting at you. Just recognize it, that's all. Call it out. Communicate it.
Even though we're broken up into 3 teams right now, right? Let me change my voice. Even though we're broken up into 3 teams right now, right? We can kind of branch into different stuff. You know how we conduct ambushes, right? We generally have an assault, support, and security team, right? Now, since we have 3 people or 3 buddy teams, what can we do? Or what could we have? Anybody.
I'm sorry, I zoned out. What did you say? Now that we have 3 buddy teams, what?
Right?
What
We
can
can
we
have
do?
a assault team, support team, and a security team, right? So in
Yeah.
this instance, right, especially if I was controlling the scenario, gotta be very careful with pincers, right? I would have relied on green to be the support team, blue be the assault team, since red has the AR, right? Maneuver to the top of the hill, that 205. Even though you're under fire, you need to pay attention to the terrain around you, right? Get to the top of this hill, you can set up as the security team. From here, you can see if any more enemies are going to be cresting up here, pushing, potentially moving into the assault and support team's line of sight and really fucking things up, right? So even though we are army, right, we can dip into like marine doctrine and whatnot, right? Super simple stuff. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I don't. Hold on, I want to look at something cool. I don't want to discredit Raj completely, right? With the whole constantly having 3 teams. I know my personal leading preference. I like to operate in buddy teams like this, so we're able to have that assault, support, and security team. So try to get into the habit of that, because that way that leaves 2 forces to essentially deal with whatever situation's evolving. Get on 360 security, by the way. Get on whatever situation's evolving and provide security while dealing with the situation at the same time. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, when we originally took contact, right, I'm laxing, right, because I don't want to drive the maneuvers or be the one that generally calls stuff out, right? So everybody has to pay attention. Look for the fine details, right? The way I was able to spot them is I was seeing their the dirt pick up from their muzzle shots, right, in the trees. So just look at your surroundings, try to pay attention to that. Also, we kind of ended up assaulting down the hill. Don't be afraid to break contact completely over the hill, because if we're on the other side of the hill, they can't shoot us anymore. And we are free to maneuver however we could see fit to shoot them, right? Secondly, I can't speak for all the buddy teams, right? But we took contact, me and Fines went prone immediately, started returning fire back in a general direction. You don't even have to fully see them, but return fire in the general direction. And after you go through the 5 or 10 shots trying to establish fire superiority, then get up and move to hard cover. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a similar thing. We did maneuver a little bit, and I just employed a law, and then we kept flanking after that.
I want to bring this up so everybody's aware and knows, right? Because we're going to be kind of moving a bit quicker, especially with this coming campaign. We can't take long to transition into things due to the drone and the artillery presence. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Any questions about anything that I just covered?
No, it's all clear as water.
Gotcha.
Man swimming in the swamp.
We good to keep going, cats?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Still doing 2, or are we doing 3?
I'm joining. I'll be Adam's buddy since Raj left.
Oh, like battle drill wise? Are we still doing battle drill 2?
We're doing 2 again.
Okay.
Actually, this might be the next M3 going ahead. Actually, we'll see.
I would say react to contact, use that base, and then transition to a battle, either whatever battle drill. So if you want to assault, or break contact, right? You have to gauge the situation once you take contact. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Go
wouldn't
from
count out doing battle drill 3 from here on. It just not usually the focus. Just kind of depends on when you get into contact, if you do it or not. It's just kind of hard to control here.
Cat's deployed probably like 3 tanks, so we're definitely deploying from contact.
Let's go. Take us out, whatever team.
Red's moving.
Green will be on the right again.
Losing left.
Can we take the worst path so we get fucked?
Sure. You're the person. You're the people at the front, so you dictate the maneuvers.
And just go straight out northwest.
Face it out a bit more to the right, finds.
Just form a wedge based off of buddy teams. Don't be in an actual wedge. Much better.
Oh, this is gonna fucking suck.
Contact north.
342.
Copy. Red's gonna break west up the hill and get some suppressed fire.
Yeah,
Yep,
Green,
go
if you
ahead.
want to take the base, Blue and Red can move west.
Okay, blue moving west.
Yeah, if
Red
you
can
want to
take,
flow past me, we can go down to the defilade.
Red's gonna.
Breaking. No,
Red's taking
sorry,
fire.
breaking.
Red will take their fire.
Yeah, that's flanking is on the east side here. Northwest side's just gonna get shittier for flanking.
Copy that. Green will pull back then. Head kind of northeast and try to get up around. We'll use the defilade if you want to draw the majority of the tension right in blue.
I mean, Blue can
Copy.
push northwest next scale, while Red covers if you want.
Green's already moving. Green's already moving northeast. Just hold your position.
We're getting
Copy.
Fuck.
Red, how's it look contact-wise?
Hydra's down, he took a shot to the head.
Copy that. Hey, Blue, do you want to pick up the support element? Green's almost in position to assault through the enemy.
I'm gonna push him back to the defilade if you want to take over.
Yeah. We'll take
Fine,
up
we're gonna
covering
hold
fire.
these rocks.
Yep. So contacts above us to north to west.
Gotcha. Green's
Hey.
gonna be assaulting through the utmost smoke towards the enemy at this time.
Yeah, we gotta break contact.
Yep, go ahead and do that. We'll pretty much
Maybe
gather their
reverse it
attention
back
from
to
here.
east.
Start breaking
Let me
contact
try-
to our
let me
old
carry on.
position to the northeast. We can rally up on our location.
Goody, you can't do medical there.
I'm not doing medical, I'm grabbing him so we can move. Alright, I'm set.
Yep, go ahead.
Set.
You guys can keep peeling back, I'm right past the defilade.
Just want to cross more towards your west.
Yep. Green's gonna divert the enemy fire northeast.
Set.
Get some frags down there, fine.
Up.
Frag on out.
Right, hey Red, we got contact west. Blue's gonna go back up.
I'm set. Fine's moving more back up the hill. It's the slow run up, so try to go diagonal.
User left your channel.
We should start moving to reconcile with green.
Yep.
Set.
Moving.
Reloading.
You guys got contact to your southwest in the valley.
Red's moving up to you.
Blue.
We got two fronts right here. I'd rather deal with the one on the right first, right? You can just hold suppression.
Yo, come go ahead and move. I'm set. I'm just moving
Green's
back up.
gonna be fully broken contact to the northeast. How can we maneuver to assist you, Red and Blue?
You guys should break contact over the crest here.
Hey, Blue, let's maneuver south around.
Yeah, Blue's maneuvering south.
Got you. We'll try to pull the enemy up over this hill so you can shoot them in the back as they crest. We'll set up a hasty ambush here at the top of the hill to the northeast.
Yep. Alright, Red, we're maneuvering. Where you guys at?
Let's use
We're
these
behind you.
lines. Yeah, so we're gonna take a good chunk of enemy fire here and just kind of draw them into our position.
Got it.
Their contacts southwest? Or are they just direct west?
There was one southwest here.
You guys have a
Copy.
squad there on the break.
I don't want us all to move here. Blue set, Red move.
It's gonna be right there at the top of
Red's moving.
4. We'll draw their attention and open fire up on them. Eyes on it, Fines. 210.
Get to the top of this hill and we'll be set.
Green's now the security team.
Red set.
They're right in front of you on the opposite side of that green line.
Alright, looks like on one side, Red.
Gotcha, since you guys are in contact, we're gonna move further up the hill to the north and establish security around the area.
Did you say Blue?
Flank on one side.
Alright.
Actually, we're picking security up to the left. You guys clear through the contact in front of us.
Copy, we're pushing northwest. Contact east. Roger.
Yeah, I'm looking.
You good? Fine. Right behind the wall. Green set overlooking the valley to the northwest. We'll let you know if enemy reinforcements try to move in.
Alright, Blue's holding on the crest up here. I'm watching down towards you guys. You guys are on clearing that contact.
Yeah, looks clear.
Yep. It's all clear.
We had to break contact far away from you guys then.
Let's see, we still have contact up here. Alright, I believe we saw that contact in the valley to our north somewhere, right?
Green dealt with the majority of them and tried to pull them up the hill. No enemies followed us up the hill. So we're currently moving west to move through a saddle and then come around the northwest on the people that we took contact from. You should see us on the opposite hillside if you look to the
Yes.
northeast.
I see you. Let's try to reconsolidate. I remember that contact was. Let me scan. Okay, Red, you want to maintain security here? Blue's gonna push down to the north, try and close distance with Green.
I see one contact bearing 028. Tree Linda. It's far.
I marked our rough path to travel, by the way.
Alright, well, if you want to guide us into it, we can get close and just take him out easily. I got you, Green.
I don't see him, so you're gonna have to do it, Hydra.
He's far out there. Just one guy.
Someone shooting.
Audible.
It's towards us. Hey, Greg.
That's the one guy.
Honestly, hey, Green can just walk it straight east up that hill towards them. You ready, Fines? We're running back to the trees.
Yeah, he's somewhere in the trees. I can see him.
Yep, eyes on.
Reloading, Hydra.
LMG down. Fire. Or shift fire east, please. Fine, let's move weapons up through here. Clear this. Bushes.
Sounds good.
Alright, Red's gonna move up.
Yeah. What's the distance with us? Blue's gonna set at this crest here, and we'll cover your cross red.
Check fire. Green's crossing the area that was taking shots earlier.
We're about 20 meters north of the yellow smoke.
Yeah, sorry.
Copy, we don't have visual. Moving down.
We're south of the crest. We're about to crest over it to you guys. South side. I see the smoke. I see you guys.
Sounds good. Pretty sure contact's pretty much mopped up through here.
Hey Hydra, let's move to the northwest on the hill and establish a secure position.
Green's gonna move
Alright.
266. We'll meet you at the end point.
Hey, Unity, how much do you weigh? Do you know?
Do I wait?
Yeah, how much does your character weigh?
Between 80 and 90 when I'm full kit.
I'm only curious because I'm 83 and I'm always fucking running out of stamina.
Self-sprint.
Drink water.
No, I am drinking water. That's the problem.
I think the stamina settings on the other server are different than this one.
We're just here northeast, by the way.
Copy. Holding at the hill.
Alright, we're gonna be off your left side, Red.
We're double timing it up to get into the wedge. We'll be on their north. Fines, chug some more water. Okay, so let's start talking about this one. What everybody think?
Shit show.
Oh yeah, why's that?
Felt like it was one of those situations where too many people were talking and not a clear plan was actually laid out.
Yeah, everyone had different ideas, and they didn't converge too much between each one.
Yeah, so what I saw happen was our base of fire, our whole element kind of just, we're already at an advantageous position, but we weren't in a close enough distance to really do like a battle drill. So what we need to do is the whole element is shift to where we want to enact it, and then, you know, control the actual area. What happened is, as one team developed the flank, the other teams kind of ended up flanking up a totally different direction. That put a huge distance between us and the flanking element, to the point where, you know, if they get pinned down, then no one else can go and actually flank for them. So Just start erring on caution whenever you feel like somebody's flanking too far, and let's just try and reposition the entire team. Kind of like breaking contact, just repositioning, really. But communication wasn't entirely terrible. I mean, everyone kept up good communication, and things kind of wrapped up towards the tail end of the contact. It just could have been handled better, sure. And normally, you know, me and Joachim would be directing the actual flow of things and picking up the slack in these kinds of situations. This is a more dynamic one, so when we have everyone kind of pitching in for it, it's easier for that kind of thing to happen.
Which team moved too far out?
I was us. They broke contact as we got up to our flanking point. So the rest of the element shifted, what was that, more south over the ridge? Because you guys had people walk up on you.
Yeah, it was something like this. The movement overall.
Yeah.
And the contact
Somebody
was like...
made the call out to flank northeast, or sorry, northeast,
The
east,
call
whatever it was.
West was not a good spot to go towards, so we went east.
Yeah, I said that there was no ability to really flank from the northwest side.
Yep. So we moved there. Moved up here. We did individual boundings. Dealt with some of the contact and tried to take the fire so you guys could maneuver. We then moved up over this hill, set up a quick AC ambush to see if any enemies would follow us up, trying to divert fire. We shot across the way over at the enemies that were like here to try to grab their attention so you can maneuver. And then we started to make our move here to reconsolidate and flank those forces. Then a dude here fired or whatever when we were up here at 210, so we just kind of walked down, shot him in the side, walked back.
Yeah, we all started consolidating in here and walked down to the end point.
Yep. So, right, even though it was a clusterfuck and a mess, right, we still kept up the communication and developed the battle as it was going on. So we constantly had people flanking, trying to pull fire and whatnot, right? So that's a big reason why it helped a ton and didn't go like horribly wrong with things being so separated.
Yeah, so overall, still a good job. We're still good on time too, so it looks like we're gonna be moving to the mount portion.
You are a good job.
Obviously, normally with mount, you know, we do like the whole fucking city and that shit. It's not gonna be like this this time. It's gonna be isolated contact. So the emphasis here will be obviously setting up your base and drawing fire from wherever the enemy contact is, so that we can get a flanking maneuver to actually get in on the flank of buildings or wherever and start clearing it out. Now you want to draw their fire so that the whatever element's going in there to actually clear it will have the best chance of getting in there.
Can you can we rekit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll drag the
also,
thing over.
Don't first heal people, because the idea is that we train for the Fox scenarios, you know?
We
please
heal people between the different events.
I did heal
No,
Hydra at one point.
Someone healed Hydra while I was working on him.
I got domed.
Did not know that. I thought you just woke him up super quick.
It's true,
I mean, I
but
was about
sometimes I
to,
do want to just focus on the battle drill at hand. Obviously, dealing with the what's it called, the casualty. You know, you did fine with that. I didn't really at this time really care about what you guys could do or what you could do medically. I just wanted to see you guys back on the battle drill. There's times in these kinds of drills where I will just heal people. Just depends on what the focus is. Not egregiously. I mean, no one really went down that often. That was a good job, Aram.
Shame, yeah. Fucking cat's screaming at me that I'm working on him on the open while I'm trying to carry him.
Well, you just put him down. I'm like, Goody, not here. Goody, not here.
I didn't put him down. I was literally in the animation of carrying him.
keep in mind the reason why me and Cats aren't dictating a lot of the flow and stuff, right? If anything happens to us in op, you guys have to be able to do it yourselves, communicate amongst each other. And since we're always broken up in buddy teams, right? We might not always have the best eyes, so don't be afraid to make a call that you can see that will be good for another team as well. Got it?
Aye, aye,
Yep.
Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh.
I don't remember how the rest of it goes, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, who's going to the city to conduct out? We are ODM.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's shoot that guy in the head.
Alright, well, it was fun, boys. Later.
Oh, wow. Mine's got some contraband on him.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. The
I'm taking that
AAT
home.
kit. That's so random. Why do I have an AAT kit?
Okay, does anybody have any actual questions of any of the stuff we just did? Back on a serious note.
Native Ghost Rider.
No, it's all Gucci for me.
Anything anybody saw that we could actually do better?
I think the only thing from my perspective is once a call's made, everybody engage. Like I said, me personally, I just felt like the reason it got a little jumbled was because calls were made for different plan of attacks.
Yeah, like
we have too many voices at one time. It's just going to become like, all right, well, what the fuck are we doing?
When it comes to a situation like that, don't be afraid to go, hey, no, we're doing this, right? If you can all individually see things are becoming jumbled, designate a person to make the call.
I mean, honestly, in these situations, these more complex situations, the reason that you have a fucking team lead and not everyone just running around is because of this. You do need somebody at the end of the day who will consolidate the plan so that, you know, everyone could be going out and doing the right thing, setting a flank, setting a base of fire, and doing that. But it could fragment in a way that you're not actually effectively supporting each other, which is where actual leadership comes in, where you need to kind of control the situation and draw people back online.
Yeah, and I guess that's just my point. It's like, I understand that this is meant for everybody to trying to speak up and, you know, make the call and do what's supposed to be done, but in a real scenario, I think it definitely just if it ever gets that hectic and Cats or Yokum is down, someone just needs to stand up and say like, all right, this is what we're fucking doing.
I'm gonna be honest, through all this, right, say if me and Cats were actually calling out what to do, we would have breezed through all this maybe about 30 minutes ago.
The point is for you guys, you know, obviously things aren't going to be perfect and you don't need to do perfect. Like, this is just a dynamic situation that we just went through. Didn't need to be done perfectly. It's just meant to get you guys in the thought process, because usually, you know, you don't have to think about it. If there's someone in charge that's going to control the situation, call out the maneuvers or whatever needs to happen, or you guys, you know, think about, or in the situation, you think about it yourself. I mean, I'm not saying that you guys aren't. I'm just saying that just kind of puts you in a different perspective when you really don't have anybody there directing you. That's all this is for. You're not supposed to do it perfectly, that's all.
Yeah, one thing I got, like you mentioned, Cats, earlier, when Green Team got super separated, I didn't realize myself until they're like, yeah, we're going across the saddle. We're pretty far out. And I checked my C-tab, I'm like, oh shit, they're way out there. So I mean,
700 meters away.
Yeah, like we could employ more communication. One team notices like they're getting separated too far, they should just tell the other teams like, hey, let's consolidate over here and not keep moving. Well, keep moving west or something like that.
Yeah, you need to start bounding up. You need to start actually closing the distance with the contacts and getting an advantage position rather than just continuing whatever we're doing at that point. And that's the point of doing these battle drills, not to do them perfectly the first time. It's to make these mistakes and then talk about them, and then
we
learn. Yeah, and learning from your mistakes so that, you know, next time you're in that situation, you know how you can actually better develop and react to that situation.
Okay. Mount we go now.
Mount we go now. Go now, Mount we go.
Oh, hold on. I entered Zeus at the perfect time. I want to watch these TAC Ps fumble through this real quick.
Did you say we're all doing the mount, or did you? I thought you mentioned something about one of us getting a base of fire.
No, we're doing mount.
Okay, okay, I just misheard you.
Ah, you fucking retard. Ah.
What's happening?
You're gay. That's happening.
I'm gay.
Got him.
They're doing a basic kill house. What do you do? What are they doing?
Incrementally flag
What are they
flagged
doing?
the door. Now they didn't even flash and stepped into the broad
Randy
doorway.
lost
That's
his
the
gun?
second person that got their gun shot out of their hand. One's not assisting his buddy, and they're all stumbling in front of the door like retards. Wow, that's fucking painful.
Is this
Oh.
just Davison and what's his name?
Davison Day-and-Bois.
Oh lord.
What is happening?
That was pretty fucking bad.
You watched that, right?
Yeah, I watched all of that. Davison pied. He did that thing where you pie and you don't stop pieing as you see contact. Walked out into the middle of the doorway. Was getting shot by both of them. Got his gun shot out. Just kept going.
I see
Oh,
this
you
enemy
missed
here.
Day
And
stepping
then
around
Day-
the corner like this. He's like,
Yeah, Day
he
waited
had
like
to
a.
slow lean like this, stopped like this. I'm like, oh, he exposed himself too much. First shot of the enemy, gun left his hand. You know, didn't hit him with the good lean.
Let me get
Oh.
our lane set up.
Boy.
Can we go and kill them?
No.
Alright, so for this,
I heard a
obviously,
grenade. What the fuck?
that was them. They were tossing a flashbang.
Sorry,
realized I
I'm
teleported the camera around.
so. They shut the door on themselves and.
Alright, enough.
Sorry,
So, for this lane, we'll be clearing down these 2 blocks. Obviously, that gives us 2 lanes of buildings. So we will do our best with 3 teams to try and organize it. As we go down,
Are you drawing something on the map? Because I'm not seeing anything.
I'm not drawing anything on the map. Oh, we're in Sophia.
Yeah, but I don't even see your firefly. You know, are you like?
What are you talking about?
I don't know, because
I'm
you're
not.
explaining
I'm
things
not.
and.
I'm not
Okay.
clicking anything. So we're right there. That's a start. I guess we'll just put fucking end over there. So again, we're gonna be clearing down. We got our 2 lanes of buildings, pretty much. We'll clear down them. Just communicate roughly. Now, when you get to a point as you're clearing through that you see contacts or hear them or whatever, you know, let's say it's this compound, right? And you're pushing up here. Hey, I got contact in the next compound. I'm going to lay down a base of fire from these buildings because we can do battle drill 1 here. You know, if they're not shooting at us, let's get their attention. I'm going to lay down some fire. I'm going to suppress into the buildings. And we get some guys to flank up on the south side and flank into the compound. Or maybe you have a great approach from over here. Hey, I got a compound with enemies. Can I get a base of fire on the opposite side of the street into it, suppress it so I can get into the building and start clearing?
Best thing we can do for this is patrol down this center road here, the
I
black
already
line
did.
that divides it, and react based off of that. Right? There's a lot of times we move through Mount and we don't clear every building, and we just clear the ones we take contact from. So that'll be exactly what we do. Sound good? Yes.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool.
What side do we want?
Hold on. 1 of 7. We will just take a staggered column down the road. Just stagger yourselves based off buddy teams and not a proper staggered column. That way, we'll have buddy teams pretty much in the column formation so they can move and react based off needed. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Or like we did with the wedge, but a staggered column.
Yep.
Up here with me, fine. So just offset yourself slightly.
Up more. Stay side by side with me. Sort of like how we did with the wedge, right?
Alright.
It's a bit weird, but I'm trying something out because I kind of like this. That way way, the whole formation is a staggered column, but the buddy teams are next to each other in their own staggered column.
Dinner bell's ringing.
I read it resets.
All right. First thing
User
should be set
joined
up.
your channel.
You can just lose connection. There we go.
Come back down the street. Green Sentinel face of fire. Push up on the
Red's pushing.
side and move through the buildings.
Follow me, Hedge.
Yeah, go ahead.
User left your channel.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Let's get inside this compound and go through.
Okay, this compound's looking clear. Hey, Red, we're in front of you. Red, we're gonna set on the street. You guys wanna cross? I got security right.
Crossing.
Security left.
We're gonna push fire to the left side.
We got a door open here on the west side.
2 doors
So
open.
you want green to push on the south side?
Yeah, just
Watch
get in
cross
position to
cats.
get in base of fire for us when we make landfall on that compound.
Fuck, Cutie.
Gotcha. We'll hold here.
Yeah, I was checking the building we took fire from.
Can I get a flash?
No, it's the one with the yellow smoke.
I don't think this is the place where we got to contact.
It's got an open door though.
So Snake could have opened it.
Yellow smoke and down to the southwest.
This building's clear. Alright, can you get a base of fire going? We're gonna cross the road from this 2-story. Alright, who's
Go ahead
crossing?
and jump, Hydra.
We're gonna hit the 2-story here. Red, you wanna take
Yep.
the 1-story?
We're gonna be too far away. Consolidate with you.
Alright, yeah, go ahead.
Get a flash.
Flashing, Hydra, flashing.
Good, 2 down.
Yeah, I'm still breaching along.
Contacts on the next building. Blue, do you want to get fire? We'll ship on the right here.
You're saying you
Throwing a flash.
Go. We'll jump on the window.
Green's transitioning to the group that's gonna take the building we took contact with.
Copy. Alright, Blue, or Adam's on me. We're gonna push the southwest side to get as far as security in the compound.
Yep.
Hey, Red, you guys good rush?
Green's in the target building.
Copy.
Rush clear.
Okay, please hold the way.
Let's go.
Building clear.
Red's continuing down the street.
out.
Hold on, we're not ready to move. We're clearing contact.
Yep, we're holding here.
Yeah, so don't start moving too soon. Obviously, the intent here: clear our contact, reconsolidate, get back on the move. If we're not receiving any more contact.
Back here, Goody.
All clear.
All right. Let's
User joined your channel.
reset from here. Discuss on what happened.
Did they open up on you yet?
Going Whisper.
I shot first before they could engage the entire force crossing the road.
Drawing lines.
So we can discuss what happened.
So we don't need to clear compounds going up.
Going Whisper.
So we don't have to clear compounds going up. Clear through the area, watch windows, cover sectors as we go. Keep up communication as we go. Obviously, once we reach the compound in question, sure we want to get that that base of fire set up. So green pretty much pushed up. They had the initial base of fire just to stop any maneuvering while we were moving up. They pushed up. They got the base of fire on the compound, just suppressed it lately. We crossed the road, cleared out our respective buildings as we cleared through the compounds, which is fine. And green pushed up, got the last building, and just closed out the contact. So I'd say overall, met the intent of what we were going for with our battle drill 1.
Very janky. This should be done in Kambala. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
a little bit difficult when we're in these long, or further away, I guess.
Red didn't see too much contact. We pushed kind of too far. I feel like we could have gone opposite side of green. We would have been able to help them more, but we just took out a few people in the buildings. We didn't see too much out in the open.
Yeah, I mean, the point isn't to kill people out in the open. It's really just to lay down suppression so these people are fucking walking out, suppress them, make them stop moving, shit like that. Stop them from maneuvering us while we're maneuvering up. We'll try it again. We're actually gonna shift to a different part of town here. Sir,
We
you
have
have
to have a
15
meeting
minutes.
after this, so don't go too far.
Alright, well, is there any way we can... I mean, like I said, I gotta get going after this, so...
Yeah, never mind. Scratch the meeting. We'll do it Sunday.
Alright, we'll do Sunday. Yeah.
You can go.
Nah, just us across the road here. This one should be a little bit better for this kind of thing. Yeah, let me set up real quick. Move us.
Still want us on the road, or we can do like an alleyway movement?
Just move down the center of that to the alleyways and shit like that.
All right. Russell.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
all set up now. Alright, yeah, let's move down that line there, Hydra. Give us.
Go across, got left.
Alright, I'm set. Going past you, Goody.
Your last time. We're on the right side then, guys.
Alright, your right's good. Looking left.
Your left's good, you have an open door.
Yeah, I'm plugging left.
Fast.
Transition front.
Red will
Not
keep
clear
left.
every building fines.
Red's got left, go across.
Green crossing. I'm gonna watch straight down southwest.
You can come, Hydra.
Blue's on the left.
Your left's clear.
I'm gonna plug it.
Contact front on the balcony.
Looking left.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
stop here.
Alright, green, please.
Yeah, on you, Goody.
React contacts on the southwest building.
Alright, red, what is fire? Blue's gonna push up here on the left side.
I'm gonna take low, Hydra.
Alright, blue's pushing up. Hold rockets.
Yep.
Alright, blue's gonna go around the left side.
Green's gonna drive it straight up this middle.
Where'd you get stunned from?
I don't know.
Movement fines.
I'll take your rear if you want to.
Let's move up.
Grams.
Yeah.
This window, this window. Let's move around here, Goody.
I'm going left.
Alright, let's take this out, Goody.
To this building.
Last
Come on, come on. Goody.
Hold on, attack contacts from the side.
Green's almost secured this building to use as a base of fire. Get a flash in fines.
Cat's good.
Yeah, it's calling somebody through a window.
This building's clear. We're gonna use this balcony as a base of fire.
Okay,
Red,
red's gonna
red,
push
push
in the middle.
Copy,
we're
red's
coming
pushing.
from the middle with you.
I hear all.
Push in, two side. Pushing it. Bad flash.
It's clear. Keep moving.
Right over top you then, Hydra.
Hold
You
on,
to charge
Hydra,
here?
Hey, Red, if you exit right there where you're standing, you can pretty much straight shot it over. Fines, how you looking?
Good. Watching the bottom floor.
Make space, Hydra. Charge it. Oh,
Fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
I got your cross covered.
Oh, explosion.
yeah, that's us.
Or breaching.
Oh, sorry.
Jump.
I got your cross covered. Get across.
Alright. Blue's got one more building on the south side to clear.
Green's moving to consolidate with red.
Copy.
Keep up your movement.
Copy. Let's keep going.
Plugging right. Flow past me.
Watching left. Left's look clear. Going to you.
Green's in with you. We'll take southwest side.
Let's keep moving.
Alright, Blue's taking up trail.
Just trying to get real quick.
Southeast side's clear.
Contact in that shed was still alive.
Goody cross, I got you right.
Times move.
Is this the building we have to reach?
Keep going northwest.
Arbitrary
No, we're just moving out of the zone right now.
Okay.
Fines, cross.
I'm on the other side of the wall, Hydra.
Okay.
Index here. going next.
Can we get heals, please?
No.
Oh, you got hurt?
Even though I already healed you.
You asked for no heals earlier, Goody, and
No, no heals while in the assault.
No,
But we're
Goody
waiting
gets no
to finish.
heals. He doesn't want heals.
Seal Goody every time he gets shot.
I mean, I don't know where it got shot from.
Yeah, I don't know either. You got stunned, so I blocked your line of fire. So I didn't get hit, so.
Yeah,
Fuck
but it
knows.
was not from the front. It was like from the side somewhere. That's the
Oh,
weird thing.
yeah, maybe.
I think it was fine shooting me just for the memes.
Could have been me, you know. I was like, fuck that brown guy.
Yeah. As for this promotions, I think somebody's getting promoted.
Maybe.
No, I don't think there's any promotion.
0
Dude,
promotions.
you're getting fucking promoted, and Hydra is too.
Do we want to talk about this?
Yes, we are.
I'm
sorry.
pretty sure they're doing the thing. Oh, never mind. Sorry. Continue. I got sidetracked in my thought.
Yes, that was good. I think one thing to take away from doing Battle Drill 1, especially in CQC, is it's mainly to just get onto compounds. Obviously, you're not going to maintain a suppressing force outside. You know, we're consolidating the compound. We go straight into our normal mount, setting up, clearing buildings, covering each other, and moving through contact like that once we get into it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it went well.
Yeah, I think it went well too.
It's nice getting
deleted my line.
Fuck you and your line.
The only thing, it was my fault, is we were going outside like on the hallway, and I opened the barn house, and you guys were like in a bad position. I mean, blue team, and there was like 3 guys inside. I was like, oh, they're gonna get fucked in the ass.
I just ran into the next building. I was like, fuck that shit.
And then I missed the flashbang, so it was all chaos.
Rudy, did you also?
Flash. I was already going inside though, so I didn't care.
Did you also put a breaching charge on the wall? It sounded like 2 went off.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
We needed to make chaos, you know.
Oh, I thought I was the only one placing it. So I was like, all right, I gotta charge.
Dude, he messes up.
But
He
never mind.
just do one mess up. He does like 4.
I mean, we got a good breach, so.
I mean, no matter what
Whatever.
happened, me and Fines were literally just overwatching that entire thing, so
Yeah.
we're fine.
I was just wondering. I wasn't saying it's a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, overall, good job tonight, guys. I think we pretty much accomplished all the goals that they wanted to accomplish. I didn't know if we actually get to the amount, so good work. You guys are showing up.
Gonna promote me, Mr. LT, sir?
No, you're banned. Not
Damn
allowed to
it.
be promoted.
Yeah, I just want to see if there's anything else anyone wants to say real quick before I take us.
I'm good.
Good. Alright,
even
so let's go
move.
make a quick formation. We'll do our promos, and then we'll do a little bit debrief after. If there's anything else to said. Actually, is there any need for a debrief right now?
Were we not doing debrief with Ace, or what was that?
No, that's
We're
formation.
just doing like promote.
So
Why can I not-
tomorrow.
We're going to be having another training tomorrow, and after that, we'll be having a meeting. Meeting's actually crucial because it's determining stuff going forward. So everybody will get a vote, and we'll see how it goes. And after that, we're going to be having individual talks with everybody. So I will probably reach out with you, schedule a time me and Cats can talk to you about some stuff. Sound good?
Yep.
That's so icky. Okay. See, tomorrow I think we're doing patrols, right, Yoakum?
Nope.
No. What are we doing tomorrow? Oh, it was the Spectrum device.
Nope. It's next week. Next week's patrol with the Spectrum device.
I'm gonna need you to remove that first LT off your freaking name.
Where'd land nav? Was it land nav?
No, it's not land nav.
Damn
What are
it.
we doing tomorrow?
I'll hop over real quick so we don't.
They're not doing it yet.
Do you not remember?
No, I don't. Dude, I've been so fucking busy.
This man. I'll tell you later.
Even I know.
Tell everybody what we're doing tomorrow.
Doing
I don't remember.
yo mama.
Oh my god. Okay. It's like being us.
I've told everybody already. So Fuck
I
you.
don't fucking remember. I wasn't fucking there.
Does anybody remember?
My guess was land nav.
Okay, no training tomorrow. Nobody remembers.
No,
I
we're
don't know
doing
what
the
fucking came up with the training plan. Just don't remember what
the
the fuck
battle
I said.
buddy medical thing.
What?
What?
Definitely not something I said.
You unzip timing. I can't even move my fucking head.
No, you're
I
saying like
remember.
this. You're
I remember
right.
you said
Damn
you were
it.
gonna practice with the Spectrum device, but maybe that
That's
was
next
next week.
weekend.
Because Garrett has to be here for that. That's his MOS thing.
Alright, were we gonna do fucking raid shit?
Yep.
Yeah, we were gonna do raids and shit. Alright.
Somebody got it. It's okay. Training's back on, boys.
Hell yeah.
Doing raids, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I did it.
Damn it. Can't fucking move.
Hey, you said Goody's getting.
That guy.
Just walking so loud using my shield.
I gotta finish up.
You know what's the worst part of being handcuffed?
They
You can
both
move
dead
your
in the
head.
hallway.
Why are y'all up on my shit, man? Chief?
How's it going?
I don't talk to you anymore, trader.
Oh, damn. I see how it is. It's alright. I'm still
Wait,
roping
you're
the
still in the
aviators.
unit, Papa?
User
Interesting.
left your